Hey there, welcome to the channel. So I often look at keto recipes because lots of times they're gluten-free. French fries tend to be gluten-free, but they're not keto. I found a recipe recently for keto French fries. It says they're crunchy and they taste like the real thing. I definitely have my doubts. I'm Jamie with Savorysaver. I share gluten-free recipes, tips, tricks, and resources to make your gluten-free lifestyle easier. So please consider hitting subscribe, and let's see if these keto French fries taste like French fries. So the recipe for these keto French fries is pretty simple. There's only a few ingredients, and you can cook them multiple ways. You can do them on the stove in some hot oil. You can bake them in the oven, or you can do what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use the air fryer just because it's a little less cleanup and it only takes 5 minutes to cook them in the air fryer. So to a medium bowl, I have half a cup of super fine almond flour. To that, I wanna add 1.5 teaspoons of xanthan gum. The recipe doesn't call for any additional seasonings, but I'm gonna put some seasoned salt in there because I wanna have some flavor in it. That's probably 1/8 of a teaspoon or so, maybe a little more. Let's give everything a good mix. Once everything's mixed together really well, we're gonna add one more thing. We're gonna add 9 tablespoons and an extra teaspoon, so 10 teaspoons total, of some very hot water. I put some water in the microwave and microwaved it for about 1.5 minutes. So I used this and just poured what I needed to into this measuring glass. So you want it too hot for you to probably touch, but it does not say boiling, it just is very hot water because we want to dissolve the xanthan gum. So I'm gonna pour that in there. I'm gonna mix it really well. It says it should make a dough and it should not be very sticky. Okay, I've put it on my silicone mat. You could also use parchment paper. I'm gonna roll it, and I've got wax paper here just because it's a little cheaper. You wanna roll it until it's about 1/4 inch thick. All right, I think we're about good with the thickness of it. Let's make it into fries. I'm gonna use a pizza cutter for easy work, and you want it to be about 1/4 inch as far as strips. All right, now that I've done that, let's take these two and cut them in half. I'm gonna move those out of the way. And then I think these I will just cut in half. So we'll have some extra long fries there. I'm gonna do this in the air fryer. It says you don't have to do this, but I'm going to. It says to coat them in a little bit of canola oil sprayed or whatever. So I think I'm going to spray down my grid as well. So I'm gonna spray my grid, put them on the top, and then I will spray the tops as well. Hopefully that will help them crisp up and get a little more golden. Okay, I've got them all on the grid. Let's give them a quick spray. Okay, so now that everything's been sprayed, if you wanted to add some extra seasoning, you could. I already have it in the fries, so I'm not gonna do that. But you don't need to preheat your air fryer for this. It says to do them at 400 degrees in your air fryer for about 5 minutes without it being preheated. So I'm gonna pop them in the air fryer. I will check it probably 3 to 4 minutes in, see what they look like. Once they're cooked and look crisp, we're gonna give them a taste. So here's what they look like. They are not crispy yet. So I'm gonna cook them a little longer. Could be because they're a little bigger than they need to be, I guess, maybe, I don't know. Let's do them for another 2 or 3 minutes. So I cooked them another 2.5 minutes in my air fryer, and now they look done and starting to brown really nicely. So I think they're probably done. I will say I wasn't sold on the smell of them as they were cooking, but now they actually kind of smell like French fries. So now that they're cooked, let's give them a try and see if I like them. Okay guys, let's give these a taste. I'm very skeptical about this, but they kind of smell like fast food French fries at this point, which is a little weird. So let's try them. I have not tried one yet. I did do a couple pictures. Let's try it first without any ketchup, because ketchup can only make them better. Okay, they do not taste like French fries. I don't know who says they taste like French fries, but they do not taste like French fries. Maybe frying them in oil would make them taste like French fries, but the air fryer did not. They are cooked through though. They look like French fries. They kind of smell like French fries. And that seasoning salt was definitely needed. I would not have liked these without the seasoned salt. They do need seasoning. As far as, are they good? They're actually not bad, but they are not French fries. I will say, for them not being French fries, they're a good substitute. With the ketchup and the seasoned salt in there, they kind of have that fast food taste. If you were looking for a keto French fry substitute, these are pretty good. If you don't want potatoes, go ahead and make these. They're not horrible by any means. The texture is good. I'm really surprised that I like these, because I didn't think I would. I like, almond flour is fine, and I like almond flour, but I didn't think I would like these. And they're much better than I expected. Guys, do any of you look at keto recipes? Have you tried this keto recipe? Would you try this keto recipe? I think I'm actually going to finish these French fries. Surprisingly better than I expected. Guys, that's all I have for today. Please leave me any comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video.